Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. In your opinion, what is an album with no bad songs? Good Kid Emma a D City. Serious lack of Kendrick in this thread. Same thought exactly. You can add Tab and Damn. At least for me. Rumors Fleetwood Mac. An album written about and by people cheating on each other. Some of the greatest albums are toxic AF. Look at the later Beatles. My favorite track is, Fuck You, Lindsey Buckingham, you fucking piece of shit. Love the Rest of Us, 3. Songs in the Key of Life Stevie Wonder. I Wish, Sir Duke, Black Man, Isn't She Lovely, Knocks Me Off My Feet, As, My Fave, Ordinary Pain, Joy Inside My Tears. Talking Book by Stevie Wonder is also a gem. Irvizios and FFF as well. Stevie Wonder was the baddest motherfucker on the planet in the early 70s. Daft Punk Discovery. Stop Making Sense Talking Heads. The best concert film ever. Everything hits perfectly. Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Eminem The Marshall Mathers LP. Edit, thank you all for your awards and upvotes. I just want to add a few things. Oh Daddy and Songbird aren't bad songs, they just struggle against how good the others on the album are. Same goes for Kim on MMLP, Skits Aside it's superb album. Go Your Own Way may be the most perfect song ever recorded. Each instrument is perfectly played to be good on its own, but better when combined. Please check out my mate's new EP on Bandcamp. He's a rapper from Limerick, Ireland, but this new album is next level from his last one. Different style, very laid back. Hazy Haze. My personal favorites are Melting Moon and Enough, favorite. Check it out and let me know what you think. Murray, they did make some of their best music back then. Brett, Rumors. Murray, no, it's all true. Disintegration by The Cure. Yes. South Park was right that this album is just gold front to back. South Park showed me The Cure, Primus and Ween. I owe them a lot. Miles Davis Kind of Blue. This is, IMO, a perfect album. Led Zeppelin 4. I'm a 3 gal myself, but 4 is also all bangers. Led Zeppelin fan chart, based on favorite album. Led Zepp I older, 60 plus, hippie type. Commonly says that all other Zeppelin work is derivative. Led Zepp 3 younger fan, under 40. Led Zepp 4 generic rock fan. Physical Graffiti a hardcore blues fan. Presence Valley stoner type. In Through the Outdoor new wave fan. Ziggy Stardust. An absolute masterpiece. Moonage Daydream is my favorite of the album. Guitar riff. I'm an alligator. 36 Chambers Wu-Tang Clan. Artists come and go. But Wu-Tang is forever. Wu-Tang is for the children. Wish You Were Here Pink Floyd. A lot of Pink Floyd albums belong in this list really. Dark Side of the Moon. In my teens, my favorite was The Wall. In my college years /2020s, it was Dark Side of the Moon. In my 30s, it was Wish You Were Here. Now in my 40s, it's Animals. Time Out the Dave Brubeck Quartet. First jazz album to reach 1M sales, also first jazz single, Time Out, to reach the same milestone. Wow, thanks for all the love everyone. My father was a big jazz fan and was from that era. He had some Brubeck records and I'm starting my own collection in vinyl. I recently got Countdown Time in Outer Space also. Blue Rondo and Take 5. For those who want to listen. The Dave Brubeck Quartet Take 5. Take 5 is my choice. Start to finish. Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath off their self-titled album, Black Sabbath. Studio album, Pink Floyd The Dark Side of the Moon. Live album, Nirvana Unplugged in New York. Nirvana Unplugged is one of the greatest albums ever recorded. Omi and Plateau are amazing. From the first time I heard it, I thought it was a masterpiece. To me, it's also the album that really elevated Nirvana. Their studio albums were groundbreaking, no question, but when they did this one full of covers of what would have been obscure songs to most people and fucking nailed all of them in an astonishingly beautiful way, I thought that was that final proof of their well-earned legendary status. Edit, a word. I finished a fantastic cannabis brownie about an hour before I wrote this. Had to fix a word or two. Pixies Doolittle. Good one. Surfer Rosa 2. There were rumors he was into field hockey players. Gorillaz demo days. OK computer. Edit to say thanks for the awards folks. They are my first and are truly unexpected. Just wanted to show Radiohead some love. This and In Rainbows, 2 amazing albums. Is This It by The Strokes? The Strokes have no bad songs, only songs you haven't heard enough. Been a Strokes fan since I first heard them in early 2000s-ish. The new Abnormal has everything you want in a Strokes album, and belongs on this list. After hearing the Strokes' new album Is This It?, the band The Killers scrapped all the songs they wrote for their album Hot Fuss, all except for Mr. Brightside. Imagine being The Killers the day Is This It released. I'm sure they stressed, trying to create the best album they can, pouring everything they got into it. Just to wake up one day and have to listen to the Strokes undeniably take the throne before their eyes lol. Ema. Masterpiece. Cause I'm praying for rain. I'm praying for tidal waves. I wanna see the ground give way. I wanna watch it all go down. Mom, please flush it all away. I wanna see it go right in and down. I wanna watch it go right in. Watch you flush it all away. Learn to swim. Deltro 3030. I want you all to meet Deltro Zero. And Automata. Rat-em self-titled. Dark Side of the Moon. Technically this could be said about any of the Pink Floyd Big Four. The Wall and D.E.M. are both albums that tell a story, so even the random filler songs, Is There Anybody Out There / Bring the Boys Back Home for the Wall, On the Run / Speak to Me for D.E.M., are considered pretty good. Any Color You Like is an instrumental banger. Queens of the Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf. What's the saga? It's songs for the deaf. You can't even hear it. This album just solid. All the songs are bangers, and having 3 separate vocalists alternating between songs keeps the songs interesting. Plus all the faux radio announcements between songs are hilarious. Plus Dave Grohl on the drums. Never a dull moment. Round the Hanging Tree is one of my favorite songs on that album. Such a moody desert highway jam. Love it so much. Sodium's Illmatic. Toxicity by System of a Down. Violator by Depeche Mode. Perfect from start to finish. A Tribe Called Quest. People Instinctive. Tribe's first 3 albums, for sure. If you had to pick one, I'd do Low End Theory. Midnight Marauders for me. Came here to say Midnight Marauders by Tribe. Pearl Jam, 10. Wildflowers by Tom Petty. I'm glad so many people love this, and thanks for the award. My brother played me this album when I was about 11 and I instantly loved it. To this day it's my absolute favorite and even my kids love it too. Gracelad. Paul Simon. This was the album my mom played constantly when I was a kid. My name is Ali and she used to sing You Can Call Me Elle to me all the time. Love that album with all of my heart. Hybrid Theory. Gorillaz Phase 1 album. There is nothing like early era Gorillaz. Good pick. Get the cool shoe shine. Deloused in the Comatorium. Feels like a bit of cheat when the whole thing plays like one magnificent song / prog rock jam session. But yes, have an upvote. The Blue Album Weezer. I mentioned Pinkerton before seeing this. I love the Blue Album but I feel like Pinkerton runs together better. The Blue Album definitely has more of their iconic songs. Goddamn Pinkerton's Arthur Morgan. Blue Album was a perfect debut, Pinkerton was a perfect album. I can see why Rivers hates it. I cannot imagine having my college diary being a cultural touchstone. Siamese Dream Smashing Pumpkins. Mayonnaise is amazing. Such a beautiful song. Such an odd name. Meteora. Perfect album. And Hybrid Theory. Man, Linkin Park could do no wrong in the early 2000s. Pretty Hate Machine 9 Inch Nails. Downward Spiral. As a whole album, I prefer The Fragile. The songs flow in a certain order of emotion. I agree, but I think the Downward Spiral is the more flawless album. Agreed. Just got into NIN, and while I enjoyed a good amount of songs on Pretty Hate Machine, Downward Spiral is just amazing front to back. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Dirt Alice in Chains. Jar of Flies also. Maybe all of AIC's discography. Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits. Dire Straits by Dire Straits. I will go to my grave believing that Sultans of Swing is one of the 10/5 best songs ever written. It's just so goddamn cool and well put together. Oh Brother Where Art Thou soundtrack. 3eb. I'm late to this party, so this will get buried, but The Prodigy's The Fat of the Land is one of the seminal electronic albums of the British canon and set the tone for an entire generation of big beat producers. Firestarter, Breathe, Smack My Bitch Up, Midfields, every single track was a booming, pulsing anthem to anarchy that immediately grabbed you by the shoulders and shook you awake. Liam Howlett's knifey synths and pounding basses filled you with an aggressive energy impossible to ignore. Keith Flint's punchy vocals gave you permission, ordered you, sometimes, to smash shit up and take no prisoners. Total was an enduring force of nature like no big beat album before it, completely changing the landscape of electronic music. Even now, some 25 years later, you'd be hard-pressed to find many people who wouldn't immediately recognize Firestarter's iconic opening riff or be able to reel off Smack My Bitch Up's controversial lyrics. Anyway, if it's been a while since you heard it, or if by some terrible confluence of events you've never heard it, do yourself a favor and fire up Spotify now, you won't regret it.